Alright guys, read the disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into it. So I just want to take a look at the crypto markets after the big news of the bank going under. I think there's 3 of them in the US that deal with crypto transactions, and 2 of them are in trouble. So can't think of the one that's open right now that's left, but I just want to take a peek. So strategy I'm using is called the Strat by Rob Smith, and it's a price action strategy, and he believes there's 3 types of bars. Let's take a peek. There's an inside bar. It can't take out the previous candle's high or the low. There's a 2 down bar. It takes out the previous candle's low but not the high. There's a 2 up bar. Takes out the previous candle's high but not the low. And then finally, the outside bar, which they call a 3 bar. This is where broadening formations are built on multiple times frames. It takes out the previous candle's high and the low. Okay, and then they believe in full time frame continuity, meaning all time frames that you're looking at. So let's say we're on the daily. All time frames you're looking at would be up or down. So this is in conflict. So you wouldn't want to take a trade. And you look at the daily as your signal and your hour as your quarterback. Or your football. I like to say the day is your quarterback. And your hours, which direction you can take signals from, or you can take it from the daily. And then you're looking for different time frame, lower time frames to set up higher time frame signals. And he believes there's some combos. Here's the combos. And it just disappeared. If you look in my Twitter page, you'll see the combo sheet. So let's take a peek. I like to drill down from the yearly every time I take a peek at stuff. So let's look here. So the yearly inside bar, it is up at least. 6 month, we did take out that previous bar's high, but let's pull them back. Quarter, we did take out this target because that would have been a 2-1, 2 down. We reversed for a 2-2 reversal, took out the targets. Targets are to the left in the high, so the next one would be up here. And like I said, check out my Twitter profile. You'll see the combo sheets. Monthly, okay. So we did 3, 1, 2. This is a great entry here, and I'll show you how you could have got in on a lower time frame, the weekly, when we get there. But now you've gone up, you've hit your target here. You took this out, I believe. Let's see, what's that high? 25,288, 25,214. Yep, we took out this target, and then they bought it up, sold it down a little. Didn't turn red. Continuity didn't turn red to green on us. But then they reversed it on the month. So now you could have got in here, right? But then the quarter's up, so you'd want to be careful. You'd want to go to lower time frames like we talked about and find the lower time frames to walk you into a position. I'll show you that. So let's go to the week. So Bitcoin on the week, the weekly SAR broke around here. Plus you had the 2-1-2, and they sold it down, and it came back from red to green. So a little strength there, inside indecision. And right here, you could have bought in. You want to take the signal right as that previous candle breaks. And then you could have added on the monthly. This is a monthly candle. This is a quarterly candle. So as soon as that month broke, you could have added on. You kept walking your stop up. You would have got out on this 2 reversed. Plus you had a little signal, went 2 up, green to red. And then here's a little signal. You had that outside bar. So they would have drawn that what they call the broadening formations here, like this. something like that. And we did hit down there. So now do we rebound? I'm not sure here. So again, we want to have full time frame continuity. So right now, your week and your month selling off. So you should be looking for that short. And this is where that 2-2 reversal looked really good. And I posted in my profile on TradingView. You'll see all my trades. You can hit the play button and you'll see most of them worked out. Remember, keep tight stops. Be careful. I like to, once I make a target, I like to move my stop to break even so I don't ever have a losing trade. So, if possible, that is. You're never going to not have a losing trade. But this went up, 2 up, green there. Red to green, came back down. 2-2 reversed right here. You could have shorted Bitcoin on the week. And the next target for our week, and I drew all these out on my profile, and they've all been hit, but the next target would be this 17K low. Is it going to get there? I don't know, but that would be the target. So now this is a little indecision here, right? So we're not correlating the same direction. We're not going the same direction on all time frames. So the weekly, this is the weekly candle. We came down on Bitcoin, but we did 2-2 reverse. I did scalp that. I made my first target, took 25% profit, and set my stop to break even. I got stopped out yesterday. It's okay. Can't win them all. But I did make some profit. So now the problem is we've got day up, but weeks down. So day is a powerful signal because it takes time for some of these to flip. So you could have took this 2-2 reversal here and moved your stop. You could have put your stop here. Conservatively out, you could put it there. But what you can do is go down to your 4 hour and say, okay, these are my days. Where could I have got in? So as you can see, looking in the 4 hour, right here, you saw that was that 2-2 continuation, but you really don't want to get in on that. So you'd look for a setup. So really, if people get the FOMO, you get in right away. But if you'd have waited, you could have got this 2-2 reversal from red to green here, even though it's 2 down, inside bar, and pop this right here, and you got in a little cheaper. And you could set your stop right here right now, and my target again would be here. You walk it over to the left and here. So 21.6. Is it going to get there? I don't know, but you do have the 4 hour going up and the daily going up. Let's take a peek at the hour on Bitcoin. So let's see. Hours up, 4 hours up. So you got time frame continuity up to the day. So this is scalpable. I'm not saying this is a long-term position, but it's definitely scalpable. Let's take a peek at what ETH's still in. Inside year. Inside 6 months. Couldn't break that. It did break the inside quarters to the upside, but it didn't have enough strength to get up here and meet the first target. On the monthly, it's reversing. Time frame continuities not in our favor here for a long-term juicy trade, but come down to the week. There you go. You had your 3-1-2 reversal and your 2-2. So this is what I'm talking about. You could have got in on the weekly signal on the 3-1-2, and you're saying, hey, if that works, this would have been my next target. It will break the month. And if the month works, my next targets would be here and here, right? So this is your month, and then maybe your quarter works, because now if you get to the low of the quarter, now you're trying to take down the previous quarter low. So ETH is not looking very good right now, and we do have time frame continuity. So I would drill down lower to get me in, and then of course the daily isn't playing. So maybe this is what happens, right? We come up here, shake some people out here who were short, They come out, stop them out, and then they dump it again. And at that point, you probably might have the day, the week, and the month continuity to the downside. So that's something to think about. So what I like to do is look at this daily chart and see what's going on. But right now, he did reverse here, and that's that hammer. It's a powerful, actionable signal. So who knows? A lot of indecision right now with the week and the month not playing well. So we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, that could be a little hammer there and reverse back up. Could happen. We'll have to wait and see. Let's look at the total crypto market. What are we doing here? Inside year. Inside 6. Inside 2 up, pulling back. Monthly reverse 2. Total 2. Monthly reversal. These monthly reversals are nothing to joke about. So keep an eye on those. What's the DeFi space doing? Oh gosh, yeah, we dropped a while ago. Yep. I want to show you. So normally I don't go over the traditional markets, but look at this. The yearly SPY is about to go red to green. So it's going to change continuity, right? From red to green. That's pretty powerful. The monthly is possibly could go red to green, or the 6 month, sorry. The quarter could almost go red to green. That would give us that outside bar if it could break that 348 area. And then the month, it already flipped, right? That's what they call rev strat. The inside, 2 up, 2 down. So we did break that, and I've been watching that right there. So that was no joke when that happened. We was looking for that to happen. But again, when could you have got in? So you go to the weekly, right? You had this right here. You might have got shook out here, but when you had that 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, right here, you didn't know that broke, and it broke the 3. That'd have been a 3, 3. That's a tricky trade. The weekly or the daily. Here you go. So you have an actionable signal. You have a shooting star and a 2-2 reversal. That's a 2 up, red to green to red, which is pretty powerful. And you have the shooting star. So right here, you could have probably got in on the SPY. I think I had some options at 308 from a different time frame, and I sold them on this day. And then I got back in on this reversal somewhere around here. And I think I was on the 1 hour day trading. Been busy this week. I couldn't get back in, but I did take that docu play. That was a nice little 300% on your option. So yeah, so keep an eye on the market, guys. This monthly looks awful. So our targets, where's our target? 378 is our next target on the SPY. Let's look at the Qs. Same thing. It just 2-2 reversed. Look at that 2 up, green to red, pulled back. Let's see. What else am I looking at here? Oh, let's look at the dollar index. Dollar index looks strong. It is not done on the month, but inside year, but up. 6 month chart did come down, but it's trying to buy back up. This has to hold, right? If we get back up in here, you want to see this hold, this shooting star here for a 2-2 reversal. I want to see that hold. So who knows? Maybe the dollar cools off again, and then our target would be down here at 94 on the 6 month chart. Quarter, yep, down. The monthly, it's up. It doesn't mean just because it's pulling back, it's not going to continue to go. You still got 20 days on this. The weekly, you get that outside bar, so you could draw that broadening formation here. So this is where they would possibly could go, right? So where's price going to go next? But of course, it's a high time frame. Let's see. So here's your broadening formation here. Could go down here. Oof. Yep. So, guys, that's the. If you got any questions, put it in the chat. Check out my profile, and here's a combo sheet I found actually. So, these are some of the combos that the system calls for. So that's that 2-1-2 bearish, 2-1-2 bullish. These are a 2-2 reversals. It's upside or down. So remember, as soon as the previous candle breaks on these, the broadening formation, the full time frame continuity, you want to go all going in your direction. And then real quick, what does a winning trade look like, right? A scenario 2 in your favor. So the bar is green and heading up, so you're not trying to short. Let's see if I can find an example. So here's one. If you're trying to get in this short, right? It's a red 2, and you're trying to go long here. The probability of you winning probably isn't that good. You want it in your favor. So if you're shorting here, right, a down 2, red 2, the probability is pretty good that it could work. Let's see. 3 in your favor. So if it takes out the previous high and starts coming back through the range, so you're trying to sell that short, here's a 3 up. So it came down, took out the low of the previous bar and went up. So now you could take that long. So you want a 2 or a 3 in your favor, and you want full time frame continuity in your favor. So if you're trying to day trade, you want to see day at least going up. Don't ever trade the inside day. You get chopped up. You want to see a red day or a green day, and then look for setups whichever way it's going. So if it's a green day, you're looking for shorts. Green day, you're looking for longs. Red day, shorts. And go to the lower time frames to find that out. And then what does a bad trade look like? Well, we kind of talked about this, right? You trying to buy inside day or inside minute. It doesn't matter what time frame. You're just trying to buy in here. There's no clear direction. People are indecisive. They don't know which way they want to go. So you don't want to get in on that. You don't want to trade against a bar. So you don't want to try to go long here like we talked about when it's obvious a 2 down, it's coming down, right? And it matters on the time frame too. So if you go lower time frame and this is happening, as long as you got that time frame continuity in your favor and the bar at that time frame is going up to the day possibly, or 4 hour if you're scalping 5-15 minute. But I like to see the day going in the direction, and then I'll trade that direction. A 2 going against you right here, so you'd be trying to go long against this. You'd be trying to go short against this, right? As soon as it comes back out and creates that 3, you better get the heck out. People get killed in these outside bars. And time frame continuity is not in your favor. So right now you got in here, right? And now it's not in our favor on the week. The week's outside. So it's like, this isn't a very good setup right now, time frame continuity wise. Let's look at the week here. Yeah, it's kind of pulling back up too. So just not a good time to be in crypto right now. I mean, there's been some nice scalps, but nothing like this break here, right? When that weekly broke, we knew. And I'm on the DXY, that's why it looks weird. I'm like, when that weekly broke on Bitcoin, we knew it was time to get long. And when the monthly broke, we knew we needed to add. And we were still good all the way up until this went green to red and broke the 2 previous. You'd have got out, right? And everyone's like, oh, I could have made more. But hey, if you make 75-80% of the move every time, you're doing well. You just got to be patient. Don't have FOMO. Yeah, you could have got back in on this 2-3 if the time frame was in your favor and took it for a little ride. But where would you'd have got out here? So you would have lost, right? But right here was a good short if time frame was in your favor at the time. And you're still in it with your targets here. Like I said, I posted them. Look at my profile on TradeView or look at my Twitter page for the setups. So really, My next time frame, weekly target is down here at 17.1. With all the FUD going on right now and USDC possibly losing 3.3 billion of its money it had in the bank, who knows? You just never know. But then, of course, the daily's going against us. So, like I said, maybe it comes up here, sets up, reverses. Start looking for that daily reversal to continue bringing us down. But if it breaks this week, then hey, I would probably be interested in trying along here. But of course, what's the cash markets doing? What's the Fed doing right now is important. So, but hey, that's it. Unless you guys got any questions, please like and subscribe. I can get you guys more resources if you're curious. But right now, yeah, I would look for something maybe like this, right? Come up, boom, and drop again. Maybe that's what's going to play out here. Because if that works, will that fix the week for us? The week. So it just pulls back just a tad. This week pulls back and then reverses again. We could see 17. I think right here, 18.4 would be a nice little target next. But then again, take it down to the lower time frames, and then you could walk your targets here. That would be your first target. Then your next target's here. And then the low of this candle. And again, we're looking for lower time frames with time frame continuity in our favor to get us to break a higher signal, right? A higher setup. So again, if this comes up here, reverses, and I see that reversal, I'll put a idea out there and show you guys where the targets will be. I had a few out there for shorter time frame targets to the downside, but I got stopped out, and then I took this scalp yesterday when that broke. Sometimes that's a pretty powerful signal, the 2-2 reversal, and it is on the day. So remember, the day can't override all of their time frames because that's a good signal, because the day could make the week, which the week could make the month. But right now, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe comes up here, reverses, keeps going. If not, hey, let's get some power going. Flip this week in what, 1 day? So yeah, we'd have an inside week next. Who knows? It could come here, play around a little bit, and then reverse up on the week. And then if you have day in your favor, what would that do to a month? Yeah, could be an outside month, right? Still got 20 days there. I don't know. Right now, just be careful. Keep looking at that daily candle and see where it's going to take you, and see if it can set you up something on the higher time frames. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all listening and watching. Again, check out my Twitter page and my YouTube little videos I've put out there to help you guys out. If you got any questions, put them in the comments. All right, guys, thanks. Good luck in your trading.